Good morning, profit traders. How are we this fine, wonderful, beautiful Wednesday morning, hump day? Let's see here. You guys are probably getting tired of hearing this. We still have our clinic scheduled for Saturday, 10 a.m., September 29th. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Rounded bottom breakout clinic. This is a very repeatable pattern that very easy to make profits from. And if anyone's interested, please consider signing up. Today's featured stock pick. Thank you, Doug. I'm myself as well. I've enjoyed putting that together. Um, I've put several classes, little clinics together, and I have really enjoyed putting that one together because there's just good profits in it, and it's nice to see it work um, in a very predictable pattern, I guess. Very, very easy to follow, I think. So thank you very much. Alrighty, VXX, today's featured stock pick. We're coming off of a double bottom. We've got a bullish engulf. I did buy some of this yesterday near the close. I think some others in here may have bought some VXX into the close. Let's see, those that haven't bought it and you're looking to get into it, entry on positive trading of $9.24. That would be the breakout of yesterday's close pretty much. PBO buyers, if we do get a little pullback down to the T-line area, I would look at buying that. And the stop, if it closes below the T-line, I would want to be out of that. Let's take a look at the line chart real quick. And you can see that any kind of strength today, in fact, just an inside day open, we're probably going to get a swing low buy signal. And that would be the 2 EMA coming up through the 8 EMA. So I would, yeah, even like I say, an inside open, I think that's going to move up there. So that would give us our short-term trend is starting to move up right there. ADM. ADM was yesterday's featured stock pick. I want to do a quick little follow-up on that. I did buy some ADM yesterday because it did exactly what we wanted it to do. I guess we wanted to do one of two things. Pull back, and I saw it pull back. I watched it. I never did buy it. So I ended up buying it as it started moving up out of the yesterday's close. I think I bought it, let's see, $27.66 was my purchase price. I continue to hold it. It held up even in the weak market yesterday. It held up well here, so I'll continue to hold that at this point using a T-line stop on this. So as the T-line moves up a little bit, then my stop moves up with that T-line. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of today's stock picks. We'll start with COO. COO, we have a little J hook in the making here. Maybe we need to see strength move up. We need to see the follow through. It's holding up above the T-line. It broke out of the big three right here, rallied, consolidated, a little pop, and then for the most part consolidation, gapped, and now holding over the T-line. So we need to see strength. Any trading above these highs, this high right over here. What do we have here? 96.12 above that. I would look at being long and this trend continuing. ELX, a close below the T-line on that COO, and I would want to be out of that. Let's see, ELX, we're trending now. T-line above the 20, 20 above the 34, 34 above the 50. Looks like we're headed for the 200-day moving average. This is a rounded bottom breakout. 200, that makes the 200-day moving average as the target. If it can find strength over the 200, I think it has plenty room to move up. Of course, our first hurdle will be that 200. Yesterday we have a little day before yesterday, a piercing candle off the 20 with confirmation over the T-line yesterday. Looks like it may be trying to form a little J hook right here. So ELX on strength. KRA, little doji gap up, morning star signal right off the 200-day moving average. Very nice looking J hook right here. Any consolidation, any inside day, and I would look at trading that in this area. That would give a better buy. And of course, any kind of a breakout over today's candle. But any kind of movement in here, I would look at buying. Pretty much using the 200 as a stop. If it closed below the 200, I would probably step away from that. Let's see here. QID on weakness of the market. QID. Anything above the T-line I would look at buying, so an inside day, certainly buy or add to on a breakout of yesterday's close. I think we'd be looking at something in the near the 50-day simple moving average as a target, up around that 28.90 area, possibly even the 50. So I think there's still a good move there with weakness in the market. SPXU, that's another inverse. SPXU, I would have to say we're looking at something between that 34 and the 50-day simple moving average as a target. We may see a little consolidation, but right now it looks like things are headed up. If we look at the line chart, you can see that we have a swing low buy signal here, down, nice little consolidation, and now it's starting to move up. Sloppy, but it is forming a cradle pattern here. If we get a nice strong day here, then I think I would safely call it that. Usually a cradle pattern, we want to see more of dojis like this. Here we have a hammer, dojis, little sloppiness, actually 3 candles of sloppiness, and then it started building a headboard. But we do have our swing low buy signal, so I would buy this on any strength holding above that T-line area. Let's see, another one we have here is TZA. We'll just get all the big inverse here. TZA broke out with a nice bullish engulf after a doji yesterday. This is another one that I bought yesterday going into the close, looking for TZA to move up between the 34 and the 50, right in this area right here. If it really gets going, you might get it to come up and touch that 50. So we'll see how that works out. We'll certainly look at taking profits if it comes up in that area. And then let's see, another one, VXX, another one I went long in yesterday. Oh, we already did that one. Hang on here. YPF. YPF, we've got a nice little pullback, nice trending chart. Actually a rounded bottom breakout. Trending up over the 20, the 34, and the 50. We've had a nice little pullback here. Bullish Hiromi, it's rallied up. Looks like we've got 2 bars of consolidation on strength. I would look at buying on any kind of strength on a breakout or any kind of an inside day using the T-line as a stop. So a close below the T-line is where I would look to get out of that. Yesterday, well, not yesterday, but I have been holding UVXY, and I've got UVXY now. Let's see here. Trading at $34.20. $34.20. This is making for a nice day. I've got my entry at 32.44, 2,500 shares. So this is making for a good morning already. If this can rally up, this could be very nice. I just don't see any reason why we can't move up above the 20 anyway. Up above the 20, possibly to the 34. Of course, if for the inverse to move up, we need to see the market move down. I think we are very likely to see the 50-day simple moving average tagged. Based on the chart, I'm going with, we are going to see, this is what I'm going to go with right now. We're going to see price action down in this area, that between the 34 and the 50, before we see it come back up through the T-line. So I'm expecting it to pull down in here, then maybe we get a bounce, and then possibly run it back up through the T-line. But I think we see this first before we come back up. So at this point, I'm going to stay a little bit on the bearish side, be very cautious with any longs, and certainly protect all profits. I want to thank everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments, the posts, and the charts in the room this morning. See, Jerry, DSLV, is that a pinball setup? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is a pinball setup. Very nice one, too. Good little bottom right here. We've got a gap up, consolidation, held above the T-line. Do we have 10% between the T-line and 34? Let's see if this will work this way. Let's do this here. Let's take this and just move it right up. Nah, it won't work that way. But yes, that's a pinball setup. Alrighty, I'll be back in about 4 minutes. See if we can make some money today. Again, thanks very much for being here. Do appreciate it. Right back.